Hi, I'm Tom Freyberg from Atlantean Media on behalf of the Water Alliance here in Leeuwarden. I'm pleased to say I'm joined by Dean Amhaus, who's the CEO of the Water Council in Milwaukee from America. Dean, thanks for joining me here today.
Thank you very much, Tom. It's my pleasure.
Thank you. So, Dean, to you, what does a water hub or a cluster really mean?
Well, I think one thing that we believe is that, as we did, it's not something you necessarily build. It's something that you find. It's got to be organic in many respects. And for us in Milwaukee, we've been involved in water for many, many decades, tied to the brewery industry. And it was only in the last 10 years that it was a discovery. And from that period of time, we now have recognized that we have 225 water technology companies in our region within about an hour-and-a-half drive, multiple universities that are doing research, moving towards commercialization, very good utilities that are open to pilots, but a strong industry base. And I think from a cluster standpoint, you've really got to have all of those components together. It is something that you have to have as part of your organic DNA in many respects. And then as an organization, what we do is simply match people up and connect people and then build from there. And I think what's been unique for us is that it's industry driven. It's CEOs of corporations, the CEOs of the universities who are pushing this agenda. They see a reason for doing it is good for business development, good for talent development, as well as innovation and technology.
Absolutely. So you mentioned there's numerous companies that are in this geographical area. Can you kind of name one or two examples where the technology has been developed, commercialized and scaled up using the hub and the cluster, if you will?
So one, Oxymem, who is from Ireland, came in, developed their company, have formed a good alliance with the Dow and have really taken off. Another example, which is a company called Stonehouse Water Technologies, started with us 5 years ago. And it's been an evolution of this company. We keep on saying, Hensley, when are you going to get going and starting to move? And they keep on taking a very large product and reducing and improving. And last December, they were able to secure $2.5 million in investment. They've got a manufacturer and they're now starting to expand their product base.
So you mentioned an interesting example there of Oxymem, an Irish company coming into a US cluster, partnering with Dow. What about the potential for collaboration and knowledge sharing between, say, the US and the Water Council through to what's going on here in Leeuwarden and the Water Campus through to efforts in Israel and also in Singapore? Do you think there should be more collaboration, and what's the sort of potential for this?
Absolutely. When we started out as an organization, really sort of discovering this again 10 years ago, we came to realize that we have companies that are working globally. We had a unique position within Milwaukee compared to the rest of the entities across the United States. So we already thought of ourselves as a global organization. So we've had an agreement and working partnership with the Alliance. We've been starting to work with Israel, the German Water Partnership, the French clusters, Korea, as well as others. So for myself and my staff and our board, we think internationally every single day. For a lot of these international companies, especially, they want to get into the United States. It's a big, huge market, big, huge country. We can be able to provide that one-stop shop for them, shall I say, so they can come in, get plugged in, 9 o'clock in the morning. By 10 o'clock, they've already got their ecosystem being built out and growing from there. Same type of thing is as our companies are ready to make that launch to another global market, to work with other partners that we can trust. And I think that's really important. As we take these companies, we think of them like our children. We want to make sure they're successful and safe. And so if we can bring them to, the Water Alliance, we know they're going to be good in a good environment. They will be protected and helped along the way. That's important for us.
Absolutely. It sounds as though you've developed what could be called a turnkey ecosystem. Absolutely. Plug and play. People can come to America, look at how you developed and almost get off the ground running straight away. Well, Dean, thank you for your time and for the update, and the best of luck for the continued development of the Water Council.
My appreciation for being with you.
Thank you.